Hello there lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today we're going to have a look at a load of things that you didn't know that you could do in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yeah, you can run around, you can interact with people, you can kill enemies, you can explore the world, you can tame horses, but what about all the other stuff that you didn't know about? What about all the weird things? What else is there that you can do? Now, before we get into things, do be aware that whilst there are no storyline spoilers in this video, there are maybe some small gameplay ones if you're concerned about that. So if you are concerned, just sort of stop the video now. Yeah, okay? Yeah, still here? Still here? Great, let's crack on. You can cook en masse in Death Mountain. It's not the most efficient use of your ingredients, we'll grant you that, but when you've got dozens of apples at your disposal and all you want to do is make use of them without making endless plates of simmered fruit, this'll do you nicely. And all you need to do is just drop them right on the ground right there. That is all you need to do, it's really simple. Why not stick some steaks down instead? These'll give you even more health than the baked apples, but it is much more of a waste than just fruit. In fact, yeah, you know what, just save your meat for your recipes. You can ride deer, but frankly, they're rubbish, and you can't board them in a stable, and they're constantly trying to throw you off. I found a better use for mine. You can attach octo balloons to things. You can throw metal weapons at enemies during a thunderstorm. If you've been caught in a thunderstorm in the game yet, you'll know that your weapons and armor will start to spark if they're made of metal. This means lightning's about to strike them, and generally it's better to just unequip everything metallic, but if you just throw your metal weapon over towards that enemy as it's sparking, you can knock that sucker for 6 before they even know what hit them. You can drop a rock on a Korok's head. I'm so sorry. You can scare cuckoos to get eggs. Is it cuckoos or cuckoos or something? It's not really a cuckoo, it's a chicken, isn't it? You can't kill them unlike almost every other animal in the game, but a quick swipe at them and they might get so scared that they lay an egg for you. Just don't do it too many times or you'll get caught in, well, you know what. You can attach octo balloons to things. You can go for a ride in a minecart. They may not look very comfortable, but these things can actually be piloted. Sort of. Take a bomb, drop it in this little divot, and then going against every single sensible instinct you have, detonate it. This is actually a really effective way to get about, and it's fun, it doesn't use any resources, and most of the time almost absolutely nothing goes wrong. You can hold a pair of melons like this. And no, before you ask, this doesn't help you get into Gerudo Town. You can freeze things with stasis, whack them about a bit, and grab on for dear life. But only after you put octo balloons on them. Alright, this one didn't work, but it was fun to try, and that's what counts. You can befriend a dog! Yes, by dropping a load of meat on the ground, you too can be chums with a fluffy pooch such as this. And once you become bestest buds in the whole entire stable, this little yapper will lead you to something exciting. For a moment, I was worried it was just the woodcutter's axe, but thankfully it wasn't. No, instead he's led me to this ominous little mound, which is in fact a chest that you can rip up using the Magnesis rune. And all it had was a silver rupee in it. Good boy. And lastly, if you need 2 electrical orbs but you can only find 1 despite scouring the entire area 15 times over, rather than using a guide to find out where this supposedly mystical second orb is, you can just create a long line of metal weapons to carry the current from one orb to both sockets. I was absolutely gobsmacked when this worked. It's a real testament to how consistent the physics and all the mechanics are in the actual game, and it was genuinely born out of real necessity. I could not find that second orb, and then I had this idea, and it just worked. It was magic. And you know what? If anything, for me personally, this way, it's just so much better. And there you have it, a load of things that you didn't know that you could do in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Have you found any sort of strange or unusual or just funny things that you can do that we haven't listed here? Well, let us know by leaving a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you construct a long line of metallic objects between your cursor and that subscribe button, and be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.